AITA for telling a coworker she isn't Native American? I was speaking with coworkers and the topic of a nearby town came up. The town has a difficult to pronounce name and my coworker made a comment about what kind of idiot came up with the name. I pointed out that it was a word as from a Native American language. My coworker replied with, well, I'm allowed to make fun of it then. I'm part Indian, Native American. My coworker appears very white. From what she has told me, her family has lived in the same rural area for years and this is the first time she has mentioned anything about this. Curious, I asked her what nation she was from, and she said she had a Cherokee ancestor. I asked if she is registered with a Cherokee tribe, and she says no. I asked who the ancestor was and she said her great-great-grandmother was a Cherokee princess. Here's where I might be the asshole. I am white and know very little about Native Americans. But I do know that white people love to claim to be Cherokee without any evidence to back it up. And that the Cherokee Nation doesn't have princesses. I know this because my estranged aunt used to say the same thing while everyone else in my family said they had literally never been told about indigenous ancestry. A DNA test of another aunt proved this later on. We're just white. So and this is where I might have been rude. I tell her that the Cherokee don't have princesses and she's probably wrong. She got really defensive and insisted it was true. I told her that lots of white people claim to be Native and aren't. And that with DNA tests there isn't really an excuse not to look into it. Needless to say the vibe became awkward quickly and this coworker has been ignoring me since and seemed pissed at me. Another coworker said I should have just let it go and not said anything. My reasoning is if she's going to say I'm Native American so I can make fun of them she better be damn sure she's actually Native American. And if she is Cherokee, I feel like she still can't make fun of a different tribe's language anyway. So AITA? X200B edit for clarification. I do understand that there are a lot of white passing indigenous people, which is what I originally assumed and why I asked for more details because I thought she might like to share. I thought she was going to say she was from the tribe whose land we are on. She was making fun of we do not live anywhere near the Cherokee people's original land or the current Cherokee Nation. I did not expect her to use the Cherokee princess line and by then was mad at her for being insensitive about the language thing. X200B edit 2 holy shit. Thank you to everyone who is adding their perspective. I appreciate it. And to anybody who is saying I should worry about HR, I don't plan to bring this up again and I'll report any disrespectful comments in the future. This is probably my fault for how I wrote it, but I promise the conversation was very casual until the princess part. I was genuinely curious and she seemed happy to share her answers. We aren't near the Cherokee Nation. I live in New England. I know there are white passing people with indigenous heritage. And to clarify, she was not insulting a Cherokee name. I think I might be stupid and I don't know what DNA tests are. I thought you submitted them, got some results, and started building a family tree from there. Look up records. Fact check. Apparently this is genealogy and is similar but different. So I'm dumb. After reading your comments I realized saying DNA test came across very disrespectful. That was not my intention, but I recognize that many of you interpreted it that way and I apologize. I also did not realize there was an underrepresentation of Native American DNA in the big name DNA testing companies. Also a lot of people think I'm a white woman. Truly, I'm flattered but I'm just gay.